welcome to another fabulous edition of the Grow and Glow TV series right here on FrankTV. Well, today we'll be talking about live your best life. As a matter of fact, I will not be talking about that topic alone, as I have a fabulous, wonderful, very beautiful friend of mine in the studio. Hello, Vicky.
Hi.
It's so lovely to have you with me today.
Thank you for having me.
Well, okay, Vicky, when you hear the phrase live your best life, what comes to mind?
Okay, live your best life. Be who you want to be. Do what you love doing. Be the best that you can be. If you love that job, be the best at your job. If you love that business, be the best in that business. If you love looking good, be the best at looking good.
Very, very much important.
If you love eating, be the best at cooking.
Okay, cooking, not eating. Okay, so is it necessarily that someone has to, if you love to eat, then you must know how to cook.
Okay, who do you want to stress to do the cooking
And
for
you can decide to maybe have a cook, or maybe you go to the fast food.
Okay, if you can afford it, no problem. But why I said so is because if you love eating,
They should
you should know how to produce.
But some people actually know they love to cook, but they don't like to eat. I've seen a whole lot.
It's
Like
true.
my mom is a caterer. She in fact, cooking is her hobby.
Yeah,
But she eats less.
Yeah, I think I know the feeling, because anytime I'm done cooking, like my brother would say, the aroma don't full belly.
Well, that's very true. I think that happens to almost every woman.
Yes.
As a matter of fact, when it comes to living your best life, there are things that actually happen in life. As if you want to live your life to people's opinion, what people think about you, what people say about you, what people assume about you. At the end of the day, you find out that you are living their opinion, you're living their thoughts, you're living their thinking or assumptions towards you, forgetting that you have a life that you have to live to achieve. And I think a particular thing on this particular topic I would love us to express, or rather to share, let our viewer know that it doesn't matter what anyone thinks about you, it doesn't matter what anyone talks about you, it doesn't matter what someone assumes about you as an individual. Whatever thing that makes you feel good, accepted, comfortable, you should just live it.
Exactly.
Be it, do it at all time. Don't even try to don't please anybody. It's unnecessary.
Based on that, what you said, I don't know if you have noticed, but anytime you try to copy someone else's lifestyle, dress like they dress, eat how they eat, talk how they talk, look how they look, behave the way they behave, I don't know, there's this sixth sense in you telling you, I don't like this.
Like you're losing you in the process.
Exactly. Like you don't feel comfortable. You might be lying to yourself.
True.
You might put up that bold face to the world, like, yeah, I'm fresh.
Like being comfortable in someone else's skin.
Yes, but deep down, you know that there's this thing you really want to do, but you're not doing it because you have to keep up with the appearance, and it's eating you up inside.
True.
And if you notice, most times when people tend to break out of that false appearance and start living their real life, especially those who are not ajebo, and they start forming their ajebo. And they know it's very difficult, but they now train themselves to fit into the life. It might look cool to everybody. Oh, she's so Scottish, she has the accents, and she has all those you know.
But that's your own detriment.
But you're eating up inside. You enjoy when you say, oh more if you see that jollof rice, I mean,
that's
makes
true.
You feel free.
But when you tell people live your best life, they think living your best life is not live a fake life.
True.
Because as a matter of fact, you can be living your best life in quotes, but it is 100% fake. And if it is fake, it is not your best life.
True.
Like, for example, I love to be crazy. Not crazy like psychiatric, crazy. But I love to be just me. I love to talk. I love to express myself. I love to just, in fact, I don't think there's a day that goes by without me just being expressive. I'm not a comedian, but I know I can put up some funny attitude sometime, and people around me just laugh. I don't like a boring environment.
Sure.
But that doesn't take my real me. That is how I love to live. I love a cheerful environment. I don't like negativity. I don't love a stuffed environment of so many negativity or maybe negative energy. I don't like it. Well, that does not mean I am living a fake life. As a matter of fact, if you want me to be posh, I can be 100% posh if you want to. We can just decide to just pose and say, you know what? But the thing there is, I still leave me in this scenario. So, but some persons, they take out their originality, they take out their real self, and decide to live someone else's life. And at the end of the day, they are not even fulfilled. As a matter of fact, this is what I've come to realize. If you live your best life, being you'll be 100% fulfilled, like it or not.
Exactly.
So as a matter of fact, I think you should not live a fake life because someone say, or because you want to live your best life. Be you at every time. In fact, being you is one of the best for me. I believe it's one of the way of living your best life.
Yeah, there are several little things that make people want to live fake lives. Most of them is because of peer pressure. Some of them is because they're simply making money out of that fake life. So they just want to
continue in it.
Yes, I remember a story of a girl who, because she grew up around the white folks, she lives in America, Black American. Her mom worked as a maid with the white people. So because of that, she associated with those white children. And she saw how they treated the mom. She had lighter skin because her dad too had a lighter skin. So she was lucky enough to be the one they call the cream skinned lady, and she felt that since her skin color gave her more favor, she had to de-associate herself with her mom.
Yes.
So that when she was now 18, she left the mom entirely, went to the States, still in America, went to the States, started her life, and she started her life in lights. She said both parents were light skinned as her, and she got this skin from both parents. They are both dead.
Wow.
She told her fiance all that. And when the mom came looking for her, of course, she would definitely come looking for her only child. And everybody discovered that all she had been
saying was a lie.
All false lies.
I thought that really happened only in Nigerian movies.
No, it happens everywhere. And, of course, all her dreams, ambitions, her boss sacked her because she lied. Yes, on the spot. It seems like the company had this policy that they don't
give false information about yourself or something.
Yes, they needed integrity.
Yeah, I know
they gave us this long lecture of how we would have still employed you irrespective, but you lied to us, so we can't trust you anymore. She lost her job. Of course, her fiancé broke off the engagement.
Wow.
She just lost everything in one day
because she was faking it.
Come back home to her mom that she left all these years
to live her real life.
If maybe she had lived her real life, wouldn't it have been better that all those years would still be hers till now than dropping all the fake life of how many years and then start living your real life now? Because everybody now knows about her story. She was engaged to a popular person in that area. Wow. So it was like something that went viral and people now knew her. So she had to live her life finally.
But the truth of the matter is, I actually wonder how people survive in someone else's skin. Everybody wants the good life. Yes. We all want to enjoy, we want to flex, we just want to do the things that pleases us, the thing that suits us, the thing that give us that joy, that inner peace, that expression, I love what you're doing. That even compliments from people too. We just love it naturally as humans. We love that kind of things. But the thing here is, you shouldn't take yourself, your real self, out of the whole scenario, because you need you. Because when someone comes to you, what are you going to show to them? You're going to show them a catalog of fake things you've been portraying for the past years. So as a matter of fact, irrespective of what anyone is saying about you, irrespective of your environment, irrespective of what you're thinking about yourself, just live your best life. As a matter of fact, if you don't live your best life, nobody's going to live it for you. Like Vicky said in the introduction, what if you like to eat, you should learn to cook. If you love to dress it. If you want to look good, if you love to look good. Whatever thing that makes you happy, whatever thing that gives you that comfort, you should do it at every point in time, because nobody can accept you until you accept yourself. I had a conversation with somebody last night. He was complaining to me on my counseling blog, and he made a statement. He said he gives so much love to people and they don't give it in return. And I told him, I asked him a simple question. I said, what can you describe yourself? In one sentence, what would you say you are? He said, I'm loving, I'm this and that. And I asked him, do you love yourself? Do you treat yourself well? Those people that you expect so much from, how much more do you expect from yourself? Because as a matter of fact, if you do not expect a whole lot from yourself, you'll be expecting too much from people.
Yes.
If you do not love yourself, you'll be expecting people to love you. If you do not accept yourself, you're expecting other persons to accept you. And things don't work that way. Because if you don't value yourself, nobody will value you. And this value comes to when it comes to value and self-worth, that is when it comes to living your best life. Yes. You're not living to please anybody. In as much as you have people watching you, you're not living it to please anybody at all. So you should live your best life, love yourself, value yourself, have worth and value for your life as an individual, also for the people around you. Because if you don't value yourself or love people, then nobody can love you, because it's a reciprocal thing. Charity begins at home.
Yeah.
So if you want somebody to love you, you have to love the person first, and first of all, you have to love yourself as an individual. But Vicky, we have to balance something here.
Yeah. Sorry, I wanted to mention a quote that I've heard once like that. It said, "People don't treat you how you treat them. They treat you how you treat yourself."
You treat yourself, exactly.
That's whatever you accept from them. You might be nice to them, you might be good, you might respect them, but anytime they see someone disrespect you and you just let it go, they feel, oh, it's normal. It's okay, and so they treat you that way. Irrespective of the fact that you don't love it, but because you've not said anything, you've not corrected them, so they tend to treat you opposite of what you treat them.
Give the impression that it's cool to treat you like shit.
Yes. And the funny thing is that human beings even want to treat people badly naturally. They just seriously, so that it to make them feel cool. I made them feel bad. I'm the boss. You understand that kind of thing? Subconsciously, it happens. Subconsciously, it's not like you naturally want to do it. But if you feel you have this dominance over someone, it just makes some people feel like, yeah, I'm the boss over this person, so I can do whatever I like and get away with it. So treat yourself good.
So that person will
and the way you treat yourself, that's how you treat the people. And before you know, people would see it and treat you the same way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we have to balance something here.
Yeah.
Because as a matter of fact, when you tell people live your best life, they go overboard. Or rather, some persons who tell you, I am living my life, I'm living my best life, they go way overboard, and it becomes valuable to them and detrimental to others.
Yes.
Statistics have proven that over 7 billion persons are tied to one individual.
Yeah.
And if you live a particular life, you tag my best life, you might mislead those persons following you. You may not know, because they say the human being, you as an individual, you're a book everybody reads every day. Most persons may not open the book to go and read, but you as an individual, you're a book, because people read you, people read your lifestyle, people live the way you live, people live the way you talk, people live the way you express yourself on a daily basis. And like it or not, even the person that they'll tell you nobody likes me, there's one person who is copying him or her.
Yes, true.
So you wouldn't go as far as living a particular life that is going to be detrimental to the next person watching you. Live your best life, yes, but don't live a life that is going to hurt the person following you, Vicky.
Yes, and also don't live the kind of life that's going to hurt you in particular, because there are sometimes some people say, oh, they love being wild and free, and they do wild and free things like drinking and driving and go and crash. I mean, the people even copying yourself will wonder if you're okay.
I swear. As a matter of fact, maybe when I said something earlier before the show, there are so many persons who we know today who have been drug lords.
Yeah.
People tame them, they are living their best life, they are drug lords, they are gangsters, and those persons are still alive till today, but their followers, majority of their followers are dead.
Yes.
For me, I don't know if they see it as pride that this person following me died because of the lifestyle I am living. The truth is, you should not live a lifestyle that will lead someone astray, that will cost the person's life or destiny or anything valuable.
Yes, irrespective of if you know someone is watching you or not, you should know subconsciously that there are people who are copying you. Sure. I don't know, even if you're the kind of person that would refer to yourself as a loner, if you refer to yourself as a loner, there are still people who love you.
True.
I mean, you would see a 14-year-old teenager coming back from secondary school, and he still has small children in the compound shouting, brother, they can't hug you. I mean, those people love you already.
True.
Meanwhile, you see yourself as
Nobody loves me.
What's that word they use? A nerd.
Yeah, that's the word.
You're not popular in school, so you're not the guy that everybody wants to emulate. But that's not true. People are watching you. You have your small group and as you grow, the group grows. And imagine now, somebody posts you, or maybe good work. Maybe you had a debate in school and somebody posts your good work on social media, and you go viral. You're influencing so many people, and the person that even posted it must have loved your work.
Exactly.
To have posted it.
As a matter of fact, just that you can live your best life, but you should know that someone is looking up to you, like it or not. Exactly. I've seen a situation whereby some persons actually had heartbreak when they hear a particular individual. They look, I've been looking up to him. Why did this happen? The thing is, a particular celebrity died some years back. Yeah, I felt it, and I was like, oh my God. Somebody that I love to sing her song. But the thing here is, she died of drug overdose, and I was looking up to her. Just imagine, I don't know if she think, or maybe she might know. Some persons, they don't really know. Like someone will ask you, are you that selfish to think that this your best life is just for you alone? Your best life can cause other person's pains. Yes. So don't assume that it is for you. It is my life, I am living it. It's not your life. In as much as the life is given to you, it is not your life. You are living a life for others to emulate. Just like the Bible says that we are a royal priesthood and holy nation. That means in you have a nation tied to you as an individual. So just imagine one individual leading a whole nation astray. So you should be able to tell yourself, in as much as this is what I love to do, I would not want to engage in it. Just like what Apostle Paul said. He said, this is an expedient. Like, I want to do these things, but I cannot do it. These things, I love them. I want to do it, but I cannot do it. Reason, because it's going to mislead the people looking up to me. Just like when Apostle Paul said something that if you know you're going to eat this thing and it's going to make someone see a wrong reason to that thing, avoid it. Yes. So don't do things because I don't care. It is my life. It's my best life. I'm living my best life. It's for me, myself, and I. No, not just you, yourself, and I. You have people looking up to you. You might think no one is watching you, no one is listening to you, no one is trying to copy you, but a whole lot of people are copying you out there. Live your best life, quite all right. Fine, I agree with that, but not at the detriment of other people.
Yeah, that's true.
So, Vicky, one last word before we round up for today.
Okay. Well, I want to re-emphasize on this idea that you're living your best life. Don't try to be fake because you know that it's going to get you more likes on social media, or it's going to get you more fan base or anything. You should try to look for something that you're really good at. If you're good at singing, if you're good at coming up with business ideas, like the Bible would say, your talent makes way for you. Exactly. So if you dwell on those things you love, God puts it there for you so that you'll be able to prosper with it. So why take someone else's talent and then painstakingly train yourself to become that person, instead of you just being effortlessly yourself? Like, just be you. I'm not saying that you shouldn't dress nice, you shouldn't look good, you shouldn't smell nice, or do what is good naturally. I'm just saying that as you are as an individual, you are created with everything you need to prosper. You're created with everything you need to be amazing. So be you, live your best life, do what you love, and also, like my co-presenter said, be conscious of the nation that you are leading. Exactly. Yeah. Well, thank you so much, Vicky, for this. Like, I think you just taught me all over again. Yeah, like you did teach everything. Well, thank you so much for being with me on the show. Like, thank you very much. You just made grow and glow.